The world needed a safer trampoline. Dr. Keith Alexander, inventor of the spring-free trampoline, wanted to bring the joy of trampolining to his daughter. His wife said they were too dangerous, so he invented his own. Spring-free trampoline is the world's safest trampoline, with no springs or hard edges. Now, parents can have peace of mind that their kids are outside jumping safely. To learn more, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Oh boy! I think it was last week we talked about, or a couple of weeks we talked about that woman that caught her boyfriend cheating on her by using Google Maps or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there was another one recently where someone got busted because they were in a car with somebody and the reflection on the sunglasses showed like some leggy girl sitting next to the guy.
Oh, no. Yeah. Well, this time somebody loving coffee got caught because of that. There's a woman, her name is Danielle, and she posted a TikTok video because, you know what, this is where you find all your cheaters. You got to go to TikTok.
Yes.
And on TikTok, she shared how her boyfriend, she said, I caught him. He was cheating all because of the name on his Starbucks cup. And she says, he came home with a Starbucks cup, and when he put it down, she was like, what's that name on that cup? And he's like, huh? She goes, it says Brittany, which, by the way, is the name of your ex-girlfriend.
My ex came home late, and I was like, where have you been? And he's like, I just went to go grab some Starbucks really quick. And then he goes upstairs, leaves his drink down, and I walk over to take a sip of it because he didn't get me one. I look at it, and of course, this dummy went with his ex. And they wrote her name on the cup because she obviously ordered their coffee. And I was like, oh, so you went with your ex, Brittany? And he's like, that's just the lady at Starbucks' name, and she wrote her name on the cup. So I ended up taking the coffee, and I threw it at him, and I left. I took him back a week later.
Good excuse, dude.
That was the worst excuse I've
What
ever
else are you going to
heard.
do? What could he do? You know what I mean?
Just say I'm an idiot.
Yeah, just cop at that point.
Hanging out with my ex.
Yeah.
I had a free gift card. She was around.
It just goes to show you. And then he gets
It's a
caught.
different Brittany. It's a Brittany with a 9. I don't know why. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then, dude, he gets a hot cup of coffee thrown in his face. Isn't it funny how sometimes us guys would rather get a hot cup of coffee thrown in our face than actually go and say, look, I want to leave you. You know what I mean?
Well, for all fairness, it could have been a cold brew.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm not thinking this is it's not the first time she's probably thrown something at him. You know, I don't know. I'm just going to take a shot. She's on TikTok, because she took him back.
Right.
And I just feel like...
I don't know how many things she's thrown at him, but she did admit to taking him back. But she did eventually dump him.
Oh, she did. So
Yes.
finally, if you're throwing coffee at people that you're that mad at them, it's time to cut them out of your life.
Yeah, at that point, he's hanging out with his ex. And then, at that point, you just got to move on. And get off TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's the thing. And it just goes to show you... it's like, that old adage, no matter how attractive somebody is, there's somebody that's really tired of her.
Oh, she is very attractive. I am looking at her TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you're looking at?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Don't do that, Steve. Hey.
She
didn't let you look at her TikTok.
Coffee's getting hotter and hotter by the minute, BJ.
Yeah.
No.
She's got a nice TikTok.
I just love that. I would almost feel like Reddit or TikTok needs to do it because this is, I guess, based on a TikTok challenge where people are asking them, what's the craziest way you found out someone was cheating on you? But I almost would like to hear, like, what's the dumbest response when that person gets caught cheating on you? Like, what did they say? Like, this guy's just like, I don't know. I guess the barista wrote her own name on the coffee. Like, that's pretty stupid.
It really is. And it just goes to show you that the level of the person's intelligence, where it's like, you really think this is going to work? You have no idea the person who's interrogating you right now. They are probably like, they have the ability and the brain set of a high-level FBI agent, and you're just a moron crook at this point.
Right, you're not getting anywhere in life. It's clear that you're not quick on your feet.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be lying. That you can't be a liar. Figure that out quick and just go, you're not the lying type, buddy.
Maybe like saying crossing your T's is not the right thing to use as a term when it involves affairs, but like it's clear, first of all, he didn't cross his T's or dot his I's.
No,
he has a coffee cup that has his ex-girlfriend's name on it, and he goes home and leaves it. Okay, so you're stupid for that, and then you're also stupid for the excuse that you gave.
Exactly. Unless this is a death by cop situation. You know what I mean? Where subconsciously you go,
he just wants to get caught.
Yeah, and sometimes the mind...
Put my ex's name on it. He's not even hanging out with her. He just told the barista to put his ex's name on it.
That would be brilliant. Then he would be amazing. It's like, I'll take a coffee to a face just to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's like next level. Do you really think this guy has the intelligence for that?
Hey, we want to believe.
All right, then.
All right. We do know, because he represents us, Rev, okay?
Oh.
He's part of our group. You know what I mean? He's part of our male tribe. We want to think that we're all smarter than how that guy represents.
All right, so let's see how quick on our feet we could be. Like, so you get home and they're like, "Why is Brittany on your cup?" What are you going to say?
I'm going to say like,
and you had an ex named Brittany.
It's like, you know what, man? I thought this tasted weird. They gave me the wrong coffee.
That's the answer.
There you go. Good call.
Can I had that down? I was like wondering if anyone was saying. I was like, they must have just given me someone named Brittany's coffee.
Or I had my...
Gosh, this sucks, this coffee. I knew now.
I had my headphones in, and I just thought it was mine, so I just grabbed it and walked out and didn't even hear them call a name.
Or I went to Starbucks and I requested that they would play Britney Spears, and they clearly got things confused, and they wrote Britney on my cup. My bad.
Here's the thing.
I love Britney.
Your excuse is really ridiculous, but
better than his.
It's entertaining. Mm-hmm. I think if I were her, I'd take you back just for the entertaining excuse. I wouldn't care if you were banging
she took the guy
Britney.
back with his lame-ass excuse
That's
anyway.
A good point. So she probably would have loved you, Steve.
I want to know what he did then that led to her leaving him finally.
Oh.
Like, what was the final thing? Did she walk in on him and Brittany?
I say Brittany was in the bed.
Yeah,
right.
No, he came home wearing Britney's
sorry.
He came home wearing Britney's underwear.
That could be it.
And he's like, oh my God, what? No.
I thought maybe she came home and Brittany was making him coffee in the house.
Well, I felt bad, so she's making us a pot to make up for you thinking we're cheating.
One person's like, guys, I don't know what you're talking about. When I order coffee, I always give the barista's name as my name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
That's by the way, we all need to start doing that, just in case.
So the cup is now the new version of the lipstick on the collar.
Oh, do you guys even know what that means?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you, because I wasn't sure if you were old enough to know.
Well, people still wear lipstick.
And some people still wear collared shirts, so...
See, they're old souls. They know about lipstick and collars, BJ.
Except I don't think it's lipstick anymore. It's cake face on your shirt.
Cake face.
Oh, because the girl wears so much makeup.
Yeah, when a girl wears so much makeup and then she like hugs the guy on, and you get all that makeup on the shirt.
Oh,
so cake face on the shirt.
Okay. All right.
So
It's been a long time since I've been in that situation to be lipstick on the collar.
I remember one time many years ago when I was dating someone or hanging out with this chick, and she wore like a lot of makeup. And so we went to a Mariners game. I remember like seeing my buddies afterwards at a bar, and they're like, "Oh, who are you hanging out with?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "You have makeup all over your sleeve of your shirt because you're like leaning on me during the game."
Yeah.
Aww.
And I was like, "Oh man, son of a bitch! Like this is expensive." I was more mad about that.
Ruining your shirt.
Yeah,
That would be
come
pissed
on. It's like, all right, mental note, going to a ball game with her, wear shirts I don't like.
Yeah. Good call.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Your kids will be saying,
"Please 5 more minutes. I can't believe I did that."
and
"Look how high I can bounce."
Spring Free is the world's safest trampoline, the place where stories are made. The innovative design boasts no springs, so you know you're safe. Go ahead and create the greatest stories you'll tell your friends. We're back in stock. Get it while you can. To learn more about the world's safest trampoline, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Mom, come watch us.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between, it's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet, see how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on CuriosityStream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit CuriosityStream.com.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer, featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, we got people just pissed off when it comes to music. I mean, we originally told you about that 54-year-old woman who basically threw her cousin through a tiki bar because she didn't like the fact that the cousin was playing Lay Freak over and over and over again, which I can understand. I mean, who wants to freak out that much?
Well, I mean, when you're 64 and you want to party at midnight on a Tuesday, wouldn't you want to listen to some good disco, BJ?
Of course. Get out Lay Chic for me. Let's do that. Now we get this 50-year-old guy in England. His name is Jason. And Jason, man, this dude just loved firing up his home karaoke machine. And he loves singing ABBA songs all night on Saturday nights. But
that just bothers me on a whole.
Yeah, look, I mean, whatever you want to do, fine. But the trouble is that he was rather loud, and he got more than 150 noise complaints about this. One of his neighbors told reporters, quote, "It has been a nightmare. I dreaded Saturday nights. It was so loud, and his singing was terrible." Oh, yeah. So,
Dancing Queen.
Yeah. ABBA wasn't the only problem, though. I guess his renditions of Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits, which,
nice.
man, I mean, that's a great song.
How did that one go? I don't even know that one out.
We are the Sultans of Swing. Dun, 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 dun. It's one of the OG Dire Straits songs.
Yeah. I've never been a Dire Straits guy other than what's the one song of theirs? Is it the
Money for Nothing?
And the Chicks for Free. Yeah. That's the only one I know. I did not know Sultans of Swing.
Yeah, Sultans of Swing. I mean, it's a good song, but again, if you're not a good singer, and again, if you're playing it so loud and over again on Saturday nights, yeah. Blue Monday by New Order. Apparently, they weren't a fan of his version of that.
Oh, if we would have done the orgy version, Rev would be all about it.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think this is the most egregious offense, and I'm not sure which one you'll hate more, ABBA or Islands in the Stream by Kenny and Dolly. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's a great song.
How does that one go?
Islands in the stream, that is what we are.
Something between.
How can we be loved?
Oh, Rev knows it.
Come away
you
with
two
me.
should be duetting this at a karaoke bar.
Yeah, we should be. Yeah.
It might be one of the wife and I's karaoke staples.
Oh, well, and I can't do it, Steve. I'm not going to step in the way of true love.
Well, maybe one of these times that Michelle's not able to make it out, you could just you could be like the pinch hitter.
Oh, is that
Swoop
what
in.
Okay.
The understudy.
Yeah, you could be my pinch singer.
Okay, great. I guess that means I got to be Dolly.
So wait, this guy would just do karaoke at home by himself?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, wait, you do it by yourself, or do you do it with your wife at least?
Well, I mean, we'll do Rock Band some nights, but there'll be times when I'll just break out the old karaoke. I've got a PA at home, I've got microphones at home, and I've got a great sound system in the bar. And, I mean, literally the last party we had at the house last year was a karaoke party. I made sure to invite the neighbors so they could at least say that, they were included in it. But I'll just belt out stuff myself.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we sing along with music and you turn the stereo up real loud, what's the difference, really?
It really isn't much. I guess it's not as sad as I thought. But I think him just singing ABBA, that's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in court this week, this guy, Jason.
He went to court for this?
He went to court for this. I mean, 150 people complained, so he was really loud. When 150 people said this dude is a nightmare, he got fined almost $4,000.
Whoa.
I mean, you can really be too loud. I suppose when you get to, over 100 people saying, okay, no, seriously, I'm telling you, then that's when the cops got to take notice and go, all right, this is just a couple of neighbors. This guy sucks.
So you take out his vocal cords or just take his karaoke machine? I guess one's a little bit more extreme.
Well, I think the first offense is the machine. But, Steve, I think, strike three. I think that's when the cords come out.
Oh, somebody says Leo actually did a remake. Leo from Frog Leap Studios, the heavy metal remake guy. He did Sultan of the Swing.
It's Sultans of Swing.
Sultans
of the Swing.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's what the texter said. Leo Frog Leap Studios has Sultan of the Swing rendition.
Did you get that on the Twitter or on the Facebook, Steve, when you got the Sultans of the Swing?
What do you want? I don't know the song. I'm reading the text. Don't give me the hard time.
I'm giving you both the hard time.
All right, fine. I'll give the person's number.
It's a classic song. It's a really, really good song, especially for, Dire Straits fans. So we have it?
Yeah.
We have Leo's version?
Yeah.
All right.
Saving it up for Friday night. With the Sultans of Swing.
This is so weird because I'm listening to this with zero context of the original.
Oh, we got to find the original. I think that you have to hear the original because it's a jazzy. Really, you just feel like you're in a smoke-filled jazz bar when Dire Straits is playing. Because they really are a jazz band that crossed over and had a couple of hits, but they're really jazzy. I mean, that's really their claim to fame.
Yeah, because that song, I'm like, okay, that sounds cool, but I really don't have any idea of what the original sounds like, so I don't know how epic that is. It just sounds like just a straightforward metal song.
Yeah, I got the original.
We got the original?
Yes.
All right, here's the original, which I do love this song.
Way on down south.
Oh, I know this.
Of course you do.
Oh, you know the Sultans of the Swing?
I didn't know the name of it, but yeah, of course I know this song.
Yeah, it's a good tune.
Wow, he really changed it up because this sounds nothing like this.
Oh yeah. And I mean, in this song, basically they talk about how the folks don't like them because they don't play rock and roll. Like they're basically talking about an experience of them, I guess, playing in front of a bunch of people that can't stand how they sound. And that's what I love about Sultans of Swing.
Yeah, this song's badass.
It's a really good song.
I had no idea that it was called Sultans of Swing or The Swing.
You mean? Well, that's the chorus. How do you not know that? That's
I don't
their
pay
chorus.
attention to the lyrics, man.
Okay, fine. I'm done.
I'm just grooving.
All right. Oh, you're just grooving? Is that what you're doing?
Just grooving.
Oh, hey, man.
Look, it's not like I don't listen to it like once a week. I don't remember the last time I heard it. It's probably the last time we talked about the song, and then we played it.
Yeah.
Don't want to step on your groove, dude.
Just grooving, bro.
All right. There you go. Congratulations to you.
That seems like a song I could do karaoke. I get why he did karaoke to that one. You're just kind of talking.
It's a good one.
You're not really singing.
Yeah, super chill.
Man. Well, there's a lot. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's that jazzy talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so we all love Keanu Reeves, and the more we hear about what a great guy he is and all the charitable things he does, I mean, you even love him more. And he just plays these iconic roles where, really, is he acting? I don't know. But you know what? We love what he's in. And Screen Rant decided, hey, man, they rated every single Keanu Reeves movie from best to worst. And by the way, I got to give Screen Rant a shout out because I think that's where my pitch meetings YouTube videos on where they make fun of all the bad movies.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm all of a sudden becoming a Screen Rant guy and watching a lot of their videos. So your favorite Keanu Reeves movie? They got the 10 best. They also decided to give us the 5 worst. It's amazing. I mean, he's been in a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to think of what would I put at number 1. I mean, I do love Bill and Ted, but I don't know if I'd say. Honestly, I'm leaning towards John Wick.
John Wick
I
was
think
number
that's his
4.
best movie.
Good call.
But you know what? You weren't far because Bill and Ted was number 3. I don't think any of us are going to get number 2. I mean, I totally forgot he was in this movie, and people think this is his second best performance. I think, well, look, if you don't know number 1, you should know number 1, even though you may not think it's his best performance. But
The Devil's Advocate.
A Devil's Advocate. Okay,
interesting.
I don't even. I mean, is that in the bottom? No, it's in the middle. I guess.
It's an Al Pacino movie.
Well, I know the movie, but it's like, it's okay work.
Okay.
I mean, it's not his worst, not his best.
I'm not going to fight you over that one.
I think I'd argue. You guys probably know number 1, but I think I'd argue, is that his best work? I mean, it surely was an amazing movie.
Speed 2.
Speed 2.
Steve, he wasn't in Speed 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't lower himself to that one.
Speed 1.
There you go.
Speed 1 was number 5. Yes, his number 5, fifth
That's
best
a good
work.
one.
Yeah. There's an obvious one that we're missing at. Wait, you actually said it already, Steve. You said John Wick. But you know what? John Wick shows up a lot. Apparently, people are loving John Wick's work because that shows up at number 6 and number 7, 3 and 2, respectively. Anybody else got any suggestions on what they think Keanu's best work is?
I know it's not because I looked at the list and saw how far down this was. It was at number 50, and I'm really mad about it. It would be Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh, that was a fun movie. I like that movie.
I rewatched it recently, and it's so 90s it hurts. I love it so much.
Hey, you're right, dude. I still have it in my collection. I love that. I don't have a Blu-ray yet. I've got to figure out if they made a Blu-ray for Johnny Mnemonic because I want it. I just have the DVD.
I don't even know.
What about Point Break?
Point Break. A good call, Steve. Number 9 on the list.
Oh, good.
FBI agent.
It's really funny that none of you have dropped number 1 yet.
Matrix?
There we go. That's the one, Vicky.
In my head, I thought we already said that. I just figured that it was a no-brainer if I didn't even think about it. You're right.
The most memeable freaking movie ever.
But here's the thing. Now, even in Johnny Mnemonic and all of these things, is it his best work, The Matrix? I mean, the joke is that he had to act clueless in that entire movie. Like, he was always the guy that didn't know what the hell was going on. And I'm not sure that's a great acting performance. It's just like, okay.
But the thing was the Keanu Reeves' best and worst movies.
Okay, so it's not his performance. It's just the movies that did the best. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, The Matrix definitely wins. Oh, wow. So number 2 is his best. Number 2, I'd argue then, Steve. I don't know if like success-wise, if that's what they're talking, because number 2 is My Own Private Idaho, which I remember that movie, but was it a blockbuster hit?
No, but I think it was it's a movie that people have a lot of love for.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
It's a critic's hit.
I don't know the standards. I don't know if we're talking about was the movie an amazing movie and he happened to be in it, or was it a blockbuster hit, or was it how well he did in the movie? Yeah, My Own Private Idaho.
A little bit of everything. It seems like it's a very vague best and worst. I mean, it's very subjective, of course.
Yeah, it surely is.
79% on the tomato meter, audience score 80%.
People love that movie.
Yeah, My Own Private Idaho is a good movie. I'm not putting it down. I just, I guess I misinterpreted this because I feel like he was in a lot more successful movies than that, even though this is well loved. So that was number 2. Matrix number 1, which of course, I mean, that movie was just fantastic.
So what's his worst?
His worst. I don't even know some of these. Generation the number 1 worst movie he's done.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it rocks at 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, apparently.
Okay, so
when the hell did he do this? 2012.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
Apparently, need money?
Well, sometimes they're not all hits, Steve. I mean, he's done over 50 movies, like Rev said.
The tagline in the movie poster alone makes me not want to see it. It says, Generation to survive, you must discover who you are or not. ...
It does sound interesting. How about Exposed? Remember that one?
No.
Never
even heard of it.
I love the number. I love how these two follow each other. Exposed is the number 2 worst movie, and The Watcher is the number 3 worst movie. Sounds like they should be a double feature.
Yeah, right.
I never even heard of Exposed.
Yeah, the one movie I have heard of, the number 5 worst is Little Buddha. I remember that one.
I don't even know what that one is.
And
he's been into some movies that I never heard of.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Because they suck. Yes, that's right, Vicky.
Yeah.
I was looking at, because I always love when people share the fun facts about Keanu Reeves, because he's always seems like he's a cool dude. But one I did not know about until actually just a few minutes ago when I looked up on a website that has a bunch of facts about Keanu Reeves. Did you know that his band Dogstar that he was in a long time ago? But one time opening for them, and it was their first ever gig back in 1992. And BJ, you'll appreciate this. A little unknown band by the name of Weezer.
Really?
Weezer's first show was opening for Keanu Reeves' band.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's kind of cool.
That is really, really trippy. Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to those guys at Weezer. They do okay?
They're not as good as Dogstar, but they're all right.
They're trying.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
The world needed a safer trampoline. Dr. Keith Alexander, inventor of the spring-free trampoline, wanted to bring the joy of trampolining to his daughter. His wife said they were too dangerous, so he invented his own. Spring-free trampoline is the world's safest trampoline, with no springs or hard edges. Now, parents can have peace of mind that their kids are outside jumping safely. To learn more, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer, featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.